All right, let's talk about Tauri 2.0. It's a toolkit that's making a really bold promise to let you build one app that's small, fast, and super secure and have it run on literally everything. We're talking desktop, phone, the whole deal. But, there's almost always a catch, right? So, can it actually deliver without forcing us to make the usual compromises? Let's dig in. You know that dream of write once, run anywhere? It's basically the holy grail for app developers. But if you've been doing this for a while, you've learned to be a little skeptical. These promises of a perfect universal app often come with a hidden price tag, usually a trade-off in performance or just a massive file size. So the big question is, with Tauri, what's the catch? Well, that trade-off often starts right here with a number like this, a huge baseline file size. With a lot of the cross-platform tools out there, even a simple Hello World app, before you've even added your own code, can weigh over 50 megabytes. It's just dead weight. And here's why that happens. All that baggage comes from bundling an entire web browser engine, usually Chromium, inside every single application you ship. Now, it's a powerful approach, for sure, but it creates an incredibly heavy footprint. This whole heavyweight problem really brings us to the reigning champion of cross-platform development, Electron. It's mature, it's powerful, and it's behind apps you probably use every day like Slack and VS Code, but its core approach is precisely what creates all this overhead, and that opens the door for a totally different way of thinking. And that's where our lightweight challenger comes in, Tauri. It's trying to achieve the same goal, but with a completely different philosophy. It's one that's designed from the ground up to avoid all that baggage right from the start. Tauri's big pitch really rests on three main pillars. First, it has a secure foundation because it's built with Rust, which is fantastic at preventing common memory-related bugs. Second, it has a ridiculously minimal footprint. And third, you get complete flexibility to use whatever front-end framework you already know and love, whether that's React, Vue, or Svelte. So, how does Tauri actually pull all this off? What's the core innovation here that makes these promises a reality? Let's take a look at its secret sauce. The core difference is actually surprisingly simple. Instead of packaging a whole browser, Tauri just leverages the web rendering engine that's already built into the user's operating system. That's WebView 2 on Windows, WK WebView on macOS, and so on. This single architectural decision, it changes absolutely everything. And you can see the results of that decision right here. In a benchmark with 6 windows open, a Tauri app used just 172 megabytes of RAM. A similar Electron app, 409 megabytes. I mean, that's a huge difference. By not having to run a whole separate browser instance for every single app, the resource savings are just dramatic. But the impact on file size is even more staggering. Seriously. A minimal Hello World app in Tauri can be under 600 kilobytes. And no, that's not a typo. For your users, this means downloads are basically instant, and the app takes up almost no space on their drive. It's a complete shift from that 50 megabyte baseline we talked about. Tauri also comes with a security-first mindset. It operates on a deny-by-default model. So what does that mean? It means your app can't do anything dangerous, it can't read a file, it can't send a notification, unless you, the developer, explicitly give it permission. This just massively shrinks the potential attack surface right out of the box. But, okay, here is the real game changer with version 2.0. Everything we've just talked about, the small size, the speed, the security, is no longer just for the desktop. Tauri is making the leap to mobile. And just to be clear, we're not talking about a simple web wrapper. This is a unified codebase with true native support for both iOS and Android. Tauri 2.0 lets you write plugins in Swift and Kotlin, which gives you deep access to device hardware like the camera, NFC, biometrics, all of it. You're getting the web's flexibility with real native power. So how does this all work together? Well, your front-end JavaScript talks to that powerful Rust backend through these simple little functions called commands. All you do is write a normal Rust function, add this little @Tauri command thing on top, and boom, you can call it directly from your UI. It's the bridge that makes the two sides talk to each other. Okay, I know, it sounds amazing, but is it always the right tool for the job? To answer that, we need to take a step back and get a balanced look at the real-world trade-offs you'd be making. This table really lays out the key differences pretty clearly. You can see Tauri wins on architecture, size, security, and mobile support. No contest. But Electron still has two massive advantages. Its backend uses Node.js, which millions of web developers already know, and its ecosystem is incredibly mature, after being around for years.
So, this is the crucial point. The decision really boils down to the back-end language. Are you ready to embrace Rust for its incredible performance and safety? Or do you need to stick with JavaScript because of its massive ecosystem and your team's existing skills? That's the core trade-off.
So, let's make it simple. When should you choose Tauri? The answer is pretty clear if your main priorities are getting peak performance, having a bulletproof security model, wanting a single code base for desktop and mobile, or if you're just obsessed with having the smallest possible app size. For those use cases, it's an absolutely exceptional choice. However, you should probably pump the brakes a bit if your team doesn't have the time or the resources to learn Rust. Also, because Electron bundles its own browser, it gives you more consistent UI rendering everywhere. So if pixel-perfect consistency is a must-have for you, Electron might be the safer bet. And of course, if your project relies heavily on Node.js libraries, sticking with that ecosystem is probably the most pragmatic choice. And that brings us to the final question, the one you have to ask for your next project. Are you going to go for the raw efficiency and hardened security of a truly native-feeling app? Or do you need the battle-tested consistency of a web giant? With Tauri 2.0 now on the scene, that choice has never been more compelling.